NBA All-Star starters have officially been announced. In the East, we have Cat, we got Jalen, Giannis, Donovan Mitchell, and of course, Jason Tatum, who I knew for a fact would be there, in spite of y'all saying that he's soft. Then when you go to the West, of course, you got the Joker, you have Steph, you got LeBron, no surprise there, KD, and then SGA, who is front runner, in my opinion, for MVP. Now, I saw a lot of the comments that was like Steph Curry has no business being in there. He is playing awful this season. And I get you guys, he's not playing his best. It's not awful, but it is not his best. And the Warriors have been looking awful as a team lately. This is Steph freaking Curry, you guys. Are we kidding me? They are having All Star Weekend in the Bay at the Chase Center, home of the Warriors. There is no way you are not going to have Steph in the starting lineup. Not to mention, I really feel like, all personal bias aside and jokes, I really feel like Adam Silver is trying to recreate a little bit of that Olympic magic with Steph, LeBron, and KD because they're getting older. They're not going to have but so many more seasons to do this together. So I really feel like that's why ultimately you see these three in here, even if they don't have the best record and they're not playing their best compared to some of the other talents, right? I feel like Ant Man got snubbed a little bit. I see you guys talking about Wemby. I personally am not a huge Wemby fan. However, I recognize his talent, so I get why you guys are saying that. But Ant Man to me absolutely should be in here somewhere. I'm not sure who you take out, but Ant Man to me deserves to be a starter. Going to the East, who you guys in the comments, I see a lot of Cade Cunningham was robbed, LaMelo was snubbed, Brunson should not be there over LaMelo. And you guys, if you look at the stats, you know what I mean? If you look at the stats, right? Those three are really interchangeable. The minutes that they average is not far off. For example, LaMelo averages 34 minutes, right? You have Cade 35.6 minutes. I had to write it down. You got Brunson 35.3 minutes, right? And then as far as points, LaMelo 29 points. Okay, Cade 24.6, Brunson just 26. The biggest thing to me when I looked at it was the shooting percentage, right? LaMelo is 41.9, and then you have Cade at 45.7, and then Brunson is 48.6. These three, to me, are interchangeable, you guys, because they're so close in terms of stats, in terms of minutes played. I think it really just boils down to who you like, right? Who you like, who you're a personal favorite of, and whose style of play you find, I guess, more entertaining, right? Now, me personally, I think that market has a big thing to do with it. The Knicks, New York is a huge, 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 huge market, which is why I think you have ultimately two Knicks in there. I was surprised to see two, both Jalen and Cat. I figured one would be in there, one would be in the reserves. I didn't think it would be two of them, but I get it. I really feel like, aside, I know LaMelo's popular, but I really feel like if you take him out of Charlotte and you put him in a bigger market where he plays basketball, you would see him more at the forefront in terms of being an all star and being a starter specifically, not just a reserve. I feel like he'll be a reserve when that list comes out, but in terms of being a starter, and I guess ultimately they have a losing record too, that might have something to do with it, you know what I mean? Because the fans obviously voted for LaMelo. I saw that he had the most, like his fan vote was the highest. For him to have the highest fan vote and then not be a starter, to me, thinking about it, I'm like, okay, what could keep him from not being starting lineup? To me, I feel like style of play. You know what I mean? Jalen Brunson, he's really cool to watch, entertaining. Cat is just fun and lovable to me. You know what I mean? Giannis is Giannis. You have to have him there. Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell has been having a great season. To me, I'm really glad that he's finally getting more shine on him. You know what I mean? Um, Trey Young to me is someone that I feel like is not getting any kind of recognition, or he doesn't get enough to me. I don't know what Trey Young has done to offend people, but for some reason, Trey Young just seems like he's always overlooked to me, and I don't know what that is. Nevertheless, you guys, how do you feel about this list? Who would you take out? Who would you put in, and why? Let me know in those comments.